I played was Whistleblower, and that was... Oh. Okay. No. Pause. What was that? What was that? What is up, guys? I'm hopping on the game train, and I see Alan Wake 2 is out. I'm gonna be honest and say I've never really played Alan Wake. I played it a little bit as a kid, once for like a free trial back then. I didn't have money for games, y'all, so it was like an Xbox 360 like free trial maybe. I played a little bit, but I have no idea what to expect. I'm a black kid from a little town in Louisiana, currently living in New York City metropolitan area. And I heard this game has some parallels and ties there, so to New York. So I'm very curious, but I have no idea what to expect. It looks crazy as heck. So this is about to be really entertaining for your sake, and hopefully mine. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Let's see what's happening.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Off the gate, we with the foolishness. Off the gate, I don't know what's going on. This man's butt is out. I don't know what I just got myself into. I will say this, I watched the gameplay of Alan Wake from Rad Brad back in the day in 2011, but that's about the gist of my knowledge. Oh Lord. They just leaving my man out there like that? I'm playing on quality versus performance, but it's running super smooth in my opinion. I don't know if there's a certain way I need to go, if something's about to pop out of the bushes. I'm playing this at 12 o'clock at night too. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. The last like horror game I played was Whistleblower, and that was... Oh. Okay. No. Pause. What was that? What was that? What was that? Let's get with the sprint. My dog running like he got shot in the leg. Oh, okay. Have to do a little bit more than that to scare me. A little flashing with the faces and the pig, whatever that is. Got to do a little bit more. This is wild. This is one of the most realistic games. Oh. Got the Get Out music. What we got going here, man? Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh. Okay. Okay.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Just gonna say now, the cop did it. This guy right here, he did it.
Memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
But I'm loving how the text is popping up like this, giving me like Get Out
I should take a
vibes.
look at that map. I think I hear someone.
Interesting. The dialogue continues as I look out. I'm very into this game right now.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Interesting. So you have options to choose from with dialogue. Let's get a
What
briefing.
can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
All right, let's get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I forgot to bring that up. What I saw there was just wild. And if you would have told me that, I'd be like, excuse me, what?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
He did it.
Do you have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body.
I
How do we
don't.
get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Yes, ladies first.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
And how do I do that?
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
What
The
is
facts are on
this?
the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress in an investigation. This is way more than I thought this game would be. You are free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing. Okay. Victims. Lord, help me. Get to the crime scene, meet the deputy. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to
Visiting the mine
We're
place
just
does
getting
not pause the
started.
game.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I'm telling you, he did it. If I'm right in the end and he did it, y'all remember this moment.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
His personality is way too nonchalant for me. But I guess if you work murder cases as long as he have,
Nature.
you'd be like that.
Headache. There's too much sky.
Too much sky. Wow. But speaking of this, look at the graphics, man. It's insane. Even the
Not a bad
original
place
Alan
to
Wake
get
was good.
murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Sorry, try not to cut them off, but the original Alan Wake had great graphics.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Something tells me some foolishness is about to happen.
There, can I make it, Mulligan?
General store.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
A murder behind the general store in the woods.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
The way she's slowly moving.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Am I supposed to know the
Step
answer to that?
1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Okay. Objectives are viewable at the case board and goals, right? You have to keep double tapping to get out of here every time. This is insane.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
That's insane.
Think, Saga.
What? What am I supposed to do here?
Doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'm just gonna... What? What is going on? Where do I place this? Newly discovered clues can be placed onto open questions. Oh, okay. Why was that so hard?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
You can check updates by pressing goals, right? Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Talk to someone. Find evidence.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
This is a very intense game. A lot of thinking behind this game.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Dang, they recorded
Was it
this?
for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
That's freaky. Tripod and some beers. They had a good time around this. Like maybe we should do a little case thing. The killers. We got some evidence. Multiple footprints. Get in the hang of this. What we got? The victim. A lot of blood. A lot of blood. What we got over here? Yeah, we got a sprint.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Whoa.
Be right back.
Got it.
Girl, you can't just be walking in places like this. Oh well. Could pull the
Wonder
strap
what's
out.
inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused. Follow these steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Wash your hands. Take chicken out of the fridge. Then you go and take a nap. You take a nap in here. What does that mean? Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. We got it now. So you wash
Hey,
your
Casey.
hands.
What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Up and down. Triangle. Triangles that look whatever like that. And then you come and take a nap. Upside down. Alright. Here we go. Forgot how the last one looked. Was it like this? Could be wrong. There we go. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Okay, so this must be the cult bag. What is that? The heck is this? Okay, getting a little scared. Just a little. Some suspicious activity spotted. What is that about? This gives me old Louisiana vibes. Okay.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Guess so.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
What? What is this way? Where are we right now? I'm confused. We just popping up on a bunch of clues now all of a sudden. Give me this. I don't even know what that is, but give it to me. Is none of this
A
evidence?
lunchbox again.
Oh gosh.
Who's leaving these out here?
More fragments. Alan is watching over us.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about
Are you kidding
13
me?
years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay. This whole time could have just talked to homeboy.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Interesting.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay. This has to go somewhere. Bro, why doesn't it just give me like a clear... Okay, thank you.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Oh, now all of a sudden this works.
Indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Thank you.
Huh. They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay, this is mad creepy.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Here we go.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You
Oh,
need to
now all
get
of a
out
sudden
more.
we can look at this.
It
What?
is kind of... There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Bro.
I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Looks like something is popping up on the case boards.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
This has to go somewhere. Okay.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Oh God. Help me.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Okay. Do we just walk off now? Okay, he's sprinting, so I'm sprinting.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about
You
control.
made it back. Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Cut the crap. Let's talk.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
He had the key the whole time.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
What's gonna happen on this shortcut?
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
Keep up, man.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
What's this about, though?
There's another lunchbox.
Okay. Didn't even need to hop down.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Why'd
Let's
you
start
say
to town
back in a
and meet the
second
sheriff
then?
at the diner.
Gonna stop here, guys, and pick up from the diner.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Bright Falls, Washington. I know I said it has some parallels to New York, but I think it's about to come up.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet
Appreciate
you,
it.
Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
Whoa.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Let's make this quick.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
I wasn't expecting two black people, I'm not gonna lie.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and
He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What? I would have flipped out.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Gotta be upstate New York.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Whoa, why'd she like cut him off? His profile right quick.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
How do we know that?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
They're not victims, though.
Think.
Would they be victims? Oh, killer profile. For sure.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Here we go.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh my goodness. They are killing me with these things.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Why did she roll her eyes like that?
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Very, very weird. Oh.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Did she ever give them their name? She from upstate New York for sure. Let's go to
All
this.
set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's
Well,
get
Casey,
it.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Check him out.
D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
The way this game moves is so smooth and
Hey,
cool.
what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Interesting.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls
I don't
Sheriff
trust
Station.
these guys.
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
For a horror game, something's bound to happen.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I would hate this job. And it just got dark real quick, so some foolishness is about to happen.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Gosh.
Okay,
My goodness.
let's take a look at our patient. I'll start
Here
with the
we go
external
again.
inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? There's writing on here. Can't make
Ew.
it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Bro, I was a veterinarian once and we had to... Never mind, I'm not even gonna say this, but this body would freak
This
me
looks
out.
like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
And I said I was a veterinarian. I worked with a vet once and we had to do an autopsy on a dog, a dead dog, and it was intense.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Okay, let's go to the case board. And I thought we were done here.
Time to see what
Okay.
Nightingale's body can tell us.
Come on, we should be able to just place all these down, man.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light.
Hold up. Before we even read this, two things. One, she picked up that page out of his chest without putting gloves on. And then two, what the hell is happening right now? Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Flick the switch, it goes click. Where he at? What's up? Where he at? Oh.
He can't see me in the light.
Oh.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it'll become temporarily unavailable. No.
Gotta move. Now.
Let's get it. How do we use this thing?